Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Pastor Jamal Bryant, you are telling Ray J, baby, you ain't never scared. And whatever you got to do, you can just go ahead and bring it. Y'all, listen, Ray J, the man that's been the voice of reason. Ray J, the man that's been standing up against Diddy's kids and letting them know, baby, I know for a fact what your daddy was up to because I've had celebs literally trying to get stories put down and paying off victims. Ray J, the man that is basically rubbing it in Diddy's kids' faces that yes, he will be testifying if called in front of the grand jury. Well, guess what? Ray J, for some reason, thought it was a good idea to go and threaten Pastor Jamal Bryant. That is Giselle from Real Housewives of Potomac's ex-husband. But baby, if you are in the church world, everybody knows Pastor Jamal Bryant. He is very, very gifted in the gift of gab. I'm wondering why Ray J was on his podcast because, again, I get it. Ray J's made his life capitalizing off the fact of he looks like he is a good guy. His natural resting face looks non-threatening, looks wide-eyed, open, and honest. I know looks can be deceiving, right? But that's the way he looks, and he plays upon that. Whenever he gets caught in something, he puts on the "I'm sorry, ma'am" and puts on his Moesha act. Anyway, he went on Jamal Bryant's podcast, and I could have said, Jamal, this is Jamal. You had the man on your podcast that was telling Fabulous he was going to bend him over and do whatever else to him, y'all. Anyway, right? Jamal. So anyway, Reggie went up there and he threatened Jamal Bryant, and Jamal Bryant actually responded and said he ain't the one or two and he ain't never scared. But he said it in a very I'm scared, I'm saved and I serve the Lord way. But baby, it did not go over. Hold on really quick. Let me tell y'all what Ray J actually said to Pastor Bryant to get him all in a kerfuffle. And he was cursing. Now, a lot of people think what happened and the reason why Ray J was acting a fool is because when Ray J did that interview with Pastor Jamal Bryant, um, he probably said too much, revealed too much, something he didn't want anybody to know that got back out. Please, Ray J talking bad and bad. I want to see him go on. Does Honorable Louis Farrakhan have anything? Does he have a podcast? Because if he did, I would like Ray J to go up there and try to get gully with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. But all jokes aside, right? Let me get into what Ray J actually said. Again, this must be National Dump uh, Diddy Day because everybody and their mama is getting out with that. Hold on, here we go. Turn your sound up. All right.
Shout out to Jamal Bryant. Shout out to Bryant Alvarez. But if y'all play that interview, somebody getting snatched off the pulpit. Don't play the interview. It's not clear. It was out of bounds. Me and Pastor Brian need to talk because the way I was treated was dirty and illegal. And I don't like it. And I don't want nobody to play that fucking interview. I don't care if you from the church or not. Like be respectful and do people right. Don't call people out their name and don't make people feel like they're not safe in a place where they thought they were safe. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. We need to work it out. Because if we don't, it's going to be a problem.
First of all, Ray J, shut up. Listen, I don't care what Ray J does. And I know it ain't none of my business, but I'm going to speak on it. I don't think we care what any Ray J does with any of his little friends. But the fact that you are speaking to a man of the cloth, like, is it the cloth? If you wouldn't, Trisha, a man of the Bible, a man of faith like that, Ray J, have you lost your mother loving mind? Somebody gonna get smacked out the pulpit. Baby, you might have everybody on the West Coast riding behind you. You're talking to a man of God. Now listen, I don't know. And let me tell you something. Them churchmen be having shooters with them too. Believe it if you want, they got they got a few people that say but wouldn't mind going back. I'm just saying. Anyway, Pastor Jamal Bryant dug up into Ray J and said, I don't know what. Shout out to Valerie Renee for sending me this. He responds to Ray J's threats and accusations. Again, Ray J got a nerve. And at the end of the day, Ray J is getting paid for all these interviews. And also, I hope he's cooperating with the feds because Ray J got his own thing happening. I heard there are a bunch of investigations happening. It's not just going to be Diddy, but you know what? Let's get into this. They said, Pat, this is directly from Amber Corrine. What thing is this? Oh, and Vibe. They said Pastor Jamal Bryant has responded to Ray J, who publicly went off on him following the unreleased interview between the two. According to the singer and serial entrepreneur, he doesn't want the sit down aired because it wasn't cleared. The one with singer even threatened to snatch somebody off the pulpit if the interview sees the light of day. I thought he said smack someone, but anyway, let's get into this. In response, Jamal took to Instagram with a post defending his podcast integrity and still offering positive words about Ray J. Yeah, that's how those saved people be saying, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. He said, I was so grateful to recently interview one of the few mavericks of this generation, Ray J, who's been more than impactful in many different fields. It was both surprising and disheartening to wake up to unfounded threats and baseless accusations directed at me. As part of our commitment to honest dialogue, we ensured that specific comments with potential legal ramifications were edited out of the interview to safeguard the best interest of a brother beloved. He also clarified that his mission on the podcast is to foster authentic and constructive conversations with thought leaders, and this episode was no exception. He said, "We are a live to tape production that ordinarily makes no edits. However, in the spirit of brotherhood, it was nixed with the agreement that no other adjustments would be made. As the podcast endeavors to be earnest and transparent on every episode, then why didn't you just edit it out? Why are you making this announcement?" He said, I refuse to be embroiled in a battle that demeans our community and all that I stand for. I love my brother unconditionally and I stand on my agreed promise. That was a churchly drag. Anyway, listen, he doesn't want it. It wasn't cleared. It wasn't a safe space. So what you think? Okay, so let's just get to it. What do you think Ray J was admitting to? You think he was admitting to being the freak offs? You think he was admitting to being helping some of Diddy's booty bandits, baby oil bandits? You think he was bragging a little bit too much and he placed himself at the scene of the crime and he don't want nobody to know? What y'all think Ray J confessed? What y'all think? Oh, or we keep forgetting because everybody's saying Diddy. Ray J right now is embroiled in something very, very deep in Prince's love. And she said she's taking her proof to court. We forgot about that because everything going on with Diddy. What if there's something to have to do with Prince's love? What if he said something that will incriminate him and Princess is going to use that in court? What if this is bigger than we think it is? I'm not laughing about the Princess Love stuff. I'm just laughing about how the heck did Ray J take what was going on with Diddy and use that to capitalize so that he now has what do you call that, pundit position on Newsweek or whatever, Newsmax Nation. He's now on everybody's everybody's documentary. He's getting paid a bag off of every interview. He literally is publicizing something. I'll say one thing about Ray J. He knows how to ride a media storm. We've been talking about Ray J, or at least I have, even more than we're talking about Diddy. But you know what? We're gonna wait to see how these go. Anyway, let me know what you think. How do you feel about Jamal Bryant actually saying that he edited some stuff out? Thinking about it now, I probably don't think it has anything to do with Diddy because he's been letting that chopper sing with Diddy. He's mad about at Diddy and his boys. I think this got to do with Princess, and I think this has to do with what's going on with their divorce. And he said something that is going to incriminate him in court, and Princess is going to use it against him. Again, I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.